Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Happy New Year. I cannot believe it's 2020. The year flew by so quickly, and now is the start of a new year. I am so excited to be back to YouTube. I took a little break, but now I'm back and I'm ready to bring you a ton of content. So today's video is going to be a video of my favorite vegan proteins, vegan protein sources, and all that good stuff. Back in 2018, I did a post on my Instagram of my favorite vegan proteins, and to this day, people are sharing it, liking it, commenting. It was one of my most popular ones, and I got so many requests to do that in a video format, so here I am, starting 2020 strong. So the nice thing about eating a plant-based diet is that almost everything in the plant-based kingdom has protein. If you're eating a variety of fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, all of that green, you are getting enough protein. Now, these foods that I'm going to be sharing right now are all high in protein and just a few of my personal favorites. So my number one vegan protein source that I absolutely love about anything, this is my go-to and one of my favorites, tofu. So silken tofu, extra firm tofu, edamame beans, all of that is in the same category. Silken tofu I actually use to make like homemade mayo or like dressing, sauces. I even make a queso with this. I'll link all the recipes that I make with silken tofu down in the description box below. Extra firm tofu. This would probably be the most that I use out of all the tofus. This one, I put it in the air fryer a lot. So I cube it up, season it with my favorite spices, throw it in the air fryer for 15 minutes at 400, and that's it. You get like perfect, delicious tofu. And this one, the cool thing about the extra firm tofu is that it has a little bit less water content than the silken tofu, so it cooks a little bit quicker, and that's the difference that you're going to see with the different textures. It's just the water content and the actual texture of the tofu. You can also make like tofu scramble with this, and it's just super versatile. I feel like tofu is a blank canvas. You can literally make so much with it and season it with your favorite spices. So don't be intimidated to like have fun in the kitchen. I filmed a video not too long ago about 6 different ways to cook tofu. So check that video out if you are curious to know how to cook tofu. Edamame beans. These are amazing. So edamame beans are basically the unprocessed version of tofu. And they're just a really great snack. You can have them, like, they come in the pod. I don't know if you've been to an Asian restaurant. They come in the pod and you can just like eat it and throw the pod away. But I really enjoy them dry. Is a great snack. I make like my own little trail mix with this, and yeah, I just love it. And juba noodles. So I've been a fan of juba noodles for a long time. This one is from the brand Hodo, and they come already flavored, but if you can go to an Asian market, you can buy yuba noodles or tofu sheets by like a pound. Like, they come in really big packages, and I make like a tofu stir fry with it, where I cut the sheets in like little strings, almost like actual noodles, and I make like a little stir fry with it that is low in carb, high in protein, and I can have a lot of fun with it by adding so many different vegetables to it. Tempeh. Tempeh is also in the soybean family. Just like tofu is a blank canvas, so you can have a lot of fun with it. I like baking it and then covering it in barbecue sauce. It's absolutely delicious. And tempeh is actually fermented soybeans. So my second vegan protein source is in the pea family. I love dehydrated pea products. I love like pea burgers and all of that because it's soy-free, gluten-free, and for all of those that do have allergies, this is perfect. Longev protein crumbles. This comes in a dry form, so it's super convenient, shelf-stable. It has 40 grams of protein, 6 of carb, and 4 of fat. And now let's face it, I don't need to be eating 40 grams per serving. So what I do is I split the serving in 2. So one of these bags, it says here is 3 servings, but I actually split it into 6 servings. So each serving has 20 grams of protein, which I think is perfect. and it's just made from texture pea protein. You can hydrate it and make a pasta dish. You can make tacos with it. You can make like a chalupa, so many different things, and season it however you would regular meat. And if you want to shop for Longev, I do have a discount code. It's Natalie at checkout. So yeah, give them a try. This is probably my favorite vegan burger at the moment. I like it because it has 26 grams of protein per serving, 12 grams of fat, and 12 grams of carbs. Is a veggie burger that I found at Trader Joe's. Really nice, amazing ingredients. It's only pea, brown rice, arrowroot powder, garlic, and spices. Amazing, highly recommended. Pea protein powder, and my favorite is from the brand Live Body. I love it because it has also a green and superfood blends powder and a fruit powder as well included here, but it doesn't affect the taste at all. This one is their birthday cake flavor. We have a lot of new flavors coming very soon. I love to put this in my protein pancakes. I love making oatmeal with it, or just having a simple shake with some plant-based milk. It is absolutely delicious, and if you guys want to try it out, you can shop for it at livebody.com and use my discount code FitVegan20 at checkout. It saves you 20% of your entire purchase, and you're supporting your girl, so thank you. My next favorite vegan protein source is seitan, and I love making my homemade seitan, especially my Lupita Bean Seitan. Check it out in the description box below. I have a recipe for it, and I believe I did a video not too long ago. It was a vlog where I share how to make it. I'm probably gonna make a video just on it so you guys can have the recipe video on its own. But it's super delicious, and I highly, highly recommend it, and it's amazing. But if you're lazy and you don't wanna make your own, you can always shop for some that's already made. And this one is from the brand Feel Roast. I love these vegan sausages. They are seitan vegan sausages, 25 grams of protein, only 13 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of fat. Super delicious. And a lot of people always say like, oh, seitan is highly processed, yada, yada, yada. Well, you can make it yourself and control the ingredients. But if you read the ingredients on these sausages, they're pretty amazing. So we have water as the main ingredient, vital wheat gluten, which is what you use to make seitan, and it's just the protein found in the wheat berry, so it's just straight gluten. We have some safflower oil, eggplant, onions, yeast extract, some spices, and that is it. That's it. So pretty clean ingredients. I really, really do love these. Highly recommend them. And then other two of my favorite, like already made seitans that you can buy on pretty much any store now are these vegan deli slices. I've probably been having these for like years, like 5 years now. I love them. Just has amazing ingredients. It has 5 grams of carbs, 13 grams of protein, and 3 of fats. I have these a lot throughout my prep. It's just convenient and very tasty. And then this is another amazing seitan. The only downside about this one is that it's pretty expensive, but it tastes so, so good. And it's just one serving, so it's like $4 for this serving. I hope they can bring the price down on this because it's ridiculous. I only buy it every once in a while because of those reasons, but it's from the brand Good Catch, and it's a vegan tuna, and it's so good. I make like this little tuna salad, and I put it on crackers, rice cakes, and bread. So yummy. And this is the vital wheat gluten. This is what seitan is made from. This is a flour. It's super sticky when you add water, so it's what creates that nice meaty texture. And I buy it on bulk on Amazon, but I believe that Bob's Red Mill has some too. It's a really, really good investment to just buy it in bulk in a big quantity, just because it'll save you a lot of money if you just make your own versus buying the already, you know, processed ones that you could buy at the store. My next favorite protein source is the Lupita bean. I love Lupita beans. They are from the pea family, and they're so, so delicious. High in protein, has a lot of fiber, and low in carb, unlike some other beans. So this is my favorite bean. And especially the pickle ones from Brahmi. so good. I could eat this whole thing in one sitting. It's a perfect snack. I like to snack with this a lot, and I also make my Lupita Bean Seitan with this. I buy it as well to make my homemade hummus, and it's just so yummy. So this is why I love this bean so much, especially when it comes pickle, is because it only has 5 grams of carbs, 7 grams of protein, and 1 of fat per serving. So in this whole thing, you have 21 grams of protein. That's insane. But you can also buy them in their dry form. And this I actually found in a regular grocery store. So these are faba beans. They're similar to lupini beans. They look almost identical, not quite the same, but from the same pea family. And I am going to experiment with this. I never bought them in the dry form, but I know a lot of my subscribers have been telling me how amazing it is to just buy them dry and do them themselves. So I'm gonna give it a shot, and I'm gonna try to make some chips, like dry roasted faba bean chips, and I'm excited to give this a try. I'll keep you guys updated. So again, I always love snacking on bean snacks, just like edamames, and the faba beans come in so many different like snack packets these days. This is just one that, again, I just found at a random grocery store, so it doesn't even need to be a specialty grocery store to find items like this. And I like this one because it could be a really nice salad topper. Instead of using like a crouton, you could just top your salad and up the protein on your salad. So instead of this one, I actually get the Enlightened Bada Bean Bada Boom. Those are so yummy because they're coated in cacao powder, so they're a sweet, like roasted bean. So delicious, and I love snacking on those as well. It's one of my favorite road trip snacks. So another great vegan protein source could be bean pastas. There's so many brands out there now that have bean pastas of like garbanzo beans, lentils, black beans, so many different kinds. So yeah, you can find whichever one you like. Some of them are a hit or miss, but I'm going to show you some of my favorite ones. So a green pea rotini pasta is absolutely delicious. I love making like pasta salads with this, or just adding it to my macro bowls, and it's a great carb source as well. So this one, as you can see, the only ingredient is green pea flour, but like I said, you can find whichever bean you like, and there's pretty much a pasta made from it. Now in the same pasta category, we have veggie rice, and we have the white rice. There's a few other brands as well of this, and they come in different flavors, but the only ingredients are chickpea flour, lentil flour, and spices. And there's also like plain ones, so you can flavor them however you like. And I've been seeing these pop all over different grocery stores, even non-specialty grocery stores, and I just think it's a great alternative for people that don't really like. In this day and age, like, so many people just don't even eat enough vegetables, and this is a way that you can kind of hide vegetables in your meals. It has 30 grams of carbohydrates, so it's a great carb source, but it has 10 grams of protein per serving. I think this is a great alternative. So I'm going to show you a few different items that are not necessarily like high protein items, but they're items that I just sprinkle in my regular dishes just to up the protein. If I'm trying to meet a specific number and I'm off by a few, I usually use these items to bump the protein. So we could call them like protein bumpers, or what?
Bumpers.
Bumpers. Okay. So the first one being flax milk, pea milk, or soy milk. Those are my top 3 favorite plant-based milks because they have great amount of protein, and they're pretty delicious and creamy. For example, this flax milk plus protein, and the protein that they use for this is pea protein. And this has 8 grams of protein, 1 gram of carb. So I can make a sick banana smoothie because I'm saving my carbs for bananas, and 3 grams of fat. This is probably like the one that George and I buy the most because it's just so creamy and delicious. So the next one is peanut butter powder. And I love peanut butter powder. I love to put it in my oatmeal. I love like mixing it with a little bit of plant-based milk and using it as an actual spread. What I love about it is that it's defatted peanuts. So you get the taste and flavor of peanuts without all the extra fat. And I think that's amazing because we can get pretty carried away with peanut butter sometimes. This one has 7 grams of protein, 5 grams of carbs, and 2 of fat. So it's a great, like, what is that, like protein bumper just to add to like your sweet meals or treats and things like that. Almond flour. I think almond flour is a great alternative for just baking in general. You have to be a little bit careful with your liquid ratios. You might have to adjust if you're following a regular recipe with almond flour, but almond flour has 5 grams of carbohydrates, 15 grams of fat, so it's a really good source of fat if you're looking to add more fat into your diet, and 6 grams of protein. So I think to make like cookies or baked goods with almond flour is a great way to like bump the protein on baked goods. So the next one is nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is a great way to up the protein in any savory dish. It has like a nutty but cheesy flavor. Is absolutely delicious. I love making like this nacho cheese with it. So good. I'll link it in the description box below, the recipe for that, if you guys want to try it. But I think it's an amazing product, and it's high in B12 as well. And I buy it in bulk, pretty much any grocery store, right, George? Like we could go anywhere and find it. So yeah, highly recommend getting this, especially in bulk. It'll save you a lot of money. Hemp hearts. Love hemp hearts. They are so delicious. They're very high in protein, super high in omegas, healthy fats, and it's just an amazing little seed. I threw it on my acai bowls, I threw it on top of salads. Great protein and fat bumper. The last one is almond butter or any type of nut butter. I love to make dressings with nut butters or even top my oatmeal dishes with it. It's not just a great protein source, but a great healthy fat source. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and let me know in the comment section down below what are your favorite vegan protein sources. Let's help each other. I know some of you are going to be in the comment section looking for more inspo and all of that, so make sure to share your favorite one down below. And if you're watching this video right now, next weekend I will be at the LA Fit Expo, and I would love to get a chance to meet you in person. So I will be Saturday and Sunday, both days, at the Lift Body booth. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure to do so. I will be putting my whole Fit Expo schedule over there, so make sure to check it out so we can have a chance to meet. And if you're going, let me know if you are, and I'll make sure to be looking out for you. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're new here, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!